Hi everyone, welcome to your reading. I walk God's divine path. For me, I walk God's divine path. For me. Welcome to your reading. I have been a little bit on break and I apologize for that. I have been, some of you guys know, some of you don't. I have some health issues that pop up and go away, and I've been dealing with that. So thanks for being here today. I wanted to do a check-in for all of you all who are here. Just an energetic check-in. I have been having some downloads over the last little bit. And I thought I would share some of you as we get into this. What does the collective need to know in general about the overall energy right now? What do they need to know overall in general about the energy right now? This is not just about love. This is about everything. Saturn just turned retrograde, everyone. So karma is definitely going to be a major theme for the next 4 to 5 months. What does the beautiful collective need to know about the overall energy right now? What do they need to know? Please show me. Oop. All right. The moon and the J.G. Holland quote. Heaven is not reached by a single bound, but we build the ladder by which we rise. Sorry about that. Let me just scoot this up. Still getting used to this setup a little bit. The moon energy has been coming out pretty heavy for me lately. It's all about illusions, intuition, fears, dreams, mystery, divine feminine energy, and wisdom. And this J.G. Holland quote is really reminiscent of a download that I had recently, which I'll share with you all now. I found myself kind of getting faced with the same process and lesson that I was hoping, I was hoping if I already knew intellectually the answer, that perhaps I could skip that work. And the universe kept presenting it to me over and over and over again until I was forced to realize that I had to do that healing. I had to do that work. If I am on this divine journey, this of spirituality and enlightenment, then I have to do the work. Proverbs. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. Exactly. I was looking for a loophole, right? I was trying to skip over the discipline of going through this painful process of acknowledging certain things I didn't want to acknowledge in my journey. Moving on and closing doors, ending certain chapters. I didn't want to do it. I thought, well, I already know the answer, so I don't need to do that. But it's like when you're learning something that has muscle memory, right? If it's something that's muscle memory, you just have to you have to go through it. You have to go through teaching your muscles. You can't just intellectualize the answer. Show me, what else does the collective need to know overall about the general energy right now? I do feel like with Saturn turning retrograde, the collective is going to have some sort of vindication, but it's only going to be if you do this hard work. And the heart chakra fell out in reverse, and I am going to keep it in reverse. I feel some of you I would recommend listening to a heart chakra frequency, and I would recommend doing perhaps in like automatic writing or something to get in touch with your heart chakra and like authentic connection. It's interesting. The first 3 cards are very blue. Blue is associated with the throat chakra and communication. I almost wonder if you're having a lot of like superficial connections, but nothing deeper or intimate or authentic at this time, and maybe that's sort of what is needed. But there's something with your heart chakra that needs purification at this time. So I would, I don't know, think about that. Think about your attachment style, your love language. Maybe do that for yourself. Or just sort of ponder like what difficulties you've had in relationships that are things that you can work on step by step, climbing your own ladder, and you don't need to wait on anybody else for, if you catch my drift. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from this little oracle deck. Thank you guys for being patient with me while I'm sort of on getting back into the swing of things. Oh my gosh, my like little thing is about to topple. Golly. It's all precarious, isn't it? It's all very precarious. What does the collective need to know about their spiritual journey at this time? What does the collective need to know about their spiritual journey? Messages for them. The worker. Yeah. And that's associated with this card. Whatever you're afraid to face or you're afraid to acknowledge is what needs to be worked. And that might have to do with your heart chakra, or possibly humility, acknowledging that, you know, some areas where you've not, where you still need to work on, or where you're not, you know, perfect or ready 100%. Show me. Maybe one more card for the collective on their journey. Joy. The other thing I just kind of heard is when you're doing this, don't bully yourself. Don't let it get you down. Don't let it like really upset or destroy you. Don't be overly critical towards yourself, because it is so much about the journey, and it is so much about the learning and the going through and the process. Night. I feel like you live here. I feel like this Knight card is, it might be one of your sort of like darker sides or darker patterns to sort of beat yourself up or speak poorly to or about yourself, and you're not meant to do that. You've come a long way on your journey, possibly through a dark night of the soul or a phoenix rising, and you've done a good job, and your angels want you to know that, but there is more work to be done. So, you know, acknowledge that. Have the humility to acknowledge that you're not done and you can't, you know, skip over certain things. And there is sort of an element of divine timing in all of these cards as well. Yeah. Okay. Man, I just kind of wanted to come on here and film, and I didn't tidy up my little workstation. And that's not the best, you know, practice, and I feel a little silly about that. I just got, this is kind of cool, I just got this set of runes made of black obsidian, and I think I'm going to start casting runes once I learn a little bit more. I'm really, really excited to start using them. So that's kind of fun. Sorry, I didn't tidy up. But I just wanted to go on and get going and film something for you guys, because I know that I haven't been here. I haven't been the best. All right. I'm loving these cards, the Audacity deck. You can find it on Etsy. It's by Pine Torch. One or two messages of advice for the collective at this time, please. One or two messages for the collective. The life of the party. I don't know if you guys can see this little skeleton guy. I'll go through the rest of the deck and see. You want to come out too, and the mother. I found this deck and I was like, I need that. The world is going to shit and you're still getting up with a smile on your face. Are you the ultimate optimist or are you in denial? Either way, does it really matter right now? Only you know the answer to that. In the meantime, let's party. It's something about like, while you're in possibly separation from your person, if that's why you're here and watching, possibly while you're going along this journey, it is about the process. It's not just about getting to the end. Just as a sidebar, it's like I've seen like a couple of places online where people are asking how do they find their twin flame? How do I find my twin flame? If this person isn't my twin flame, what do I do? And it makes me laugh because first of all, if you had told me a couple years ago that I would be talking about twin flames, I would have looked at you like you had 6 heads. And second of all, the majority of people do not have, a divine partner incarnated in this lifetime. That's just the fact of it. And they still have happy families, happy loves, and it's all good. It's okay. So I think that I think it's about the journey. I think it's about learning. I think it's about getting closer to God and learning, and it's not about, finding or being with your divine person. You can't just loophole and skip to the end. You have to go through what you're meant to go through. And the only person who can clarify that is God. And in order to listen to God, you have to be quiet and you have to do the work. Okay, the mother. The mother standing on her auspicious mound of laundry. Oh my gosh, I love it. Holding a cup of coffee and a baby, wearing her hooded robe as a mantilla. Excuse me, is the prototype eternal mother with a modern twist. In what ways have you been mothering everyone around you? It's time to mother yourself. When is the last time you took a minute, an hour, a day to nurture yourself? Whatever self-care looks like for you, this card is your sign that it's time to turn your energy inward. Yeah, absolutely. And I think also that the level of self-care is not just bubble baths and and resting. I think that's part of it, but I also think that it is I think it's also like, encouraging yourself toward healthy habits. I think it's encouraging yourself to do the hard things when you don't want to, because that's also part of what parents do. And I think a lot of us got that from our parents, maybe like the kick in the butt, and we needed the love and the, more like emotional or sensitive side from our parents. But I think, don't forget, it's a balance of both. It is a balance of both. Okay, for those of you who are here for love, let's see what's going on in your connection with your person. I'm going to go ahead and use the Divine Truth deck. What is the collective's person's energy towards them right now? What do we need to know about the collective's person's energy towards them? Show me, please. Angry. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. Hold on. Let me get the tarot. Okay. Because I feel like they're not angry at you. For a lot of you, you're not even speaking to them. Maybe that's why they're angry. Why are they angry? Oops. That's too many cards. Something about the truth, though. Why is the collective's person angry at them? Or angry in general? Nine of Wands. At the distance between you two. Twin flame is at the bottom. I feel like for a lot of them, it's like they see how far they've gotten away from what they're supposed to be doing, far away from you. They see the truth and they're starting to acknowledge the truth. And it's like they're tired. And it's making them, it's like lowering their threshold and it's making them angry. That's sort of funny energy, don't you think? Meanwhile, the collective is up here like, I need to keep working on myself and being that Empress badass energy. Okay, what else can we know about the collective's person? About this anger. Oh, they're fighting the change that they need to make. They're fighting the change. They are changing, but it's like they're still in the what the fuck of it all. They're not this caterpillar that's entering the cocoon like, I'm ready, here we go. They're like trying to beat up the cocoon bouncer. Like, what do you mean I have to go in there? Oh my God. That's so funny. What else do we need to know about this person's energy? What do we need to know about this person's energy? They also might be angry how you're changing without them and feeling like left behind. I would also, if you're in a place that has bees and butterflies right now, I would keep an eye out for them. I saw this butterfly. I was like at the bus stop the other day. I was on the way back from the store and this butterfly kept kind of flying around this woman and she didn't speak any English, so I couldn't understand or hear what she was saying, but I saw this butterfly like gravitating towards her and I was like, something's about to happen for her. Bees too. I just saw something beautiful about bees. How the bee population is up finally after many, many years of it being endangered. Yeah, because they have to transform out of this energy. Here's the thing. You know what I said earlier about like not wanting to skip to the destination? So let's say somebody comes back, right? Or your person lays it all out there and says, you know, I want everything with you. You're my person, but they're still in this player energy. They haven't changed. It would be like you'd have to go through heartbreak multiple times in order to get to where you're trying to go. So in a way, it's like you have to be patient for them to change out of this player energy and transform into who they're meant to be. And I feel like they're trying to like, it's like they know that they're still in this like, in the tarot, it's almost like page energy. There may be a third party involved who they're not treating well. If there is a third party, they're not mentally there. They're mentally going back and forth with you. And also, yeah, like thinking about the way you look. If you're on social media, they're looking at every single one of your posts. They're possibly looking back at the pictures you and them took together. If there is a third party, the third party is not happy. Show me what else do we need to know about this player energy, that's the current energy that they're currently in. 3 of Cups. Yeah, that's what I saw earlier. Possibly a third party situation, or it's just like they're fed up. It's like the 3 of Cups is also an emotional outburst or emotional outbreak, so it's like they might be losing their temper at somebody. They might be losing their temper at a third party, if you want me to be honest. Because I feel like they love you. And I feel like what are they telepathically saying to the collective? Oh, jeez. Like they want to rush in. They want to rush in. They want to show me. What do they want to say to the collective telepathically? Or what have they been saying telepathically to the collective? Yeah, they definitely thinking about you in an intimate way. Possibly, this is not YouTube friendly. Possibly while they're physically with somebody else, they're thinking about you, if that makes any sense. What does the collective need to know about any external energy around the masculine energy? What does the collective need to know about any external energy? How is the collective's person feeling about the external energy around them? How are they feeling about it? Yeah, they want to be by themselves. They want to be by themselves. They need to be by themselves badly in order to transform. How does the external energy feel about this emotionally? How does the external energy feel about this emotionally? The external energy may know about you. They may know about you. They also may be looking at you, and you may be feeling their energy coming in. Because it's funny, a lot of times with these divine connections, these love connections, we'll feel our person's energy, but occasionally it's like, especially if you're intuitive, if you're a reader, if you're a healer, you'll feel more than just your person. You'll feel your person's associated energies coming in, especially if they know who you are, or they're thinking about you, or they're fixated on you. So that's something to be aware of. All eyes are looking at you, I just heard. Yeah, right under the player card. I don't love to see it. I don't love to see it. What does the collective need to know about this love triangle energy? What does the collective need to know about this love triangle energy? It's ending. And you're about to get vindication. The world is always some sort of vindication. It also might be communication because they miss you. You may have rejected your person and said, you know, what you've been giving me isn't enough. And if you did that, they're feeling it. Because they know that you're good on your own, and you're looking good, you're smelling good, you're good in their eyes. You are very luxurious in their eyes as well, and worthy of attention. If you're somebody who like posts a lot on social media, I don't mean to keep bringing up social media. I myself am somebody who used to post like a lot on social media, and I've decreased it significantly. But if you're somebody who posts a lot on social media, your person is looking at all of your posts and like zooming in on your posts. Like they're screenshotting and they're like zooming in and looking at the details. Your shoes, what you're wearing, what you're holding, trying to figure out where you are. I know it's a little creepy, but at the same time, it's like, that's that picture perfect energy as well. Just for my own curiosity's sake, how are they feeling about communication with the collective? They want to. How are they feeling about communication with the collective? They want to send a message. They not only want to send a message, but they want to like establish something. Yeah, world in reverse. It's like they don't want... I'm getting like a spinning energy from this, because the world is also communication. It's like, or it's like they feel bad how they like left things. They want this to end so that they can undo whatever ending they had with you. A little bit more, please. How are they feeling about communicating with the collective? Yeah, they see you as this empress. They want to send a message, but it's like a level of stubbornness that they just have to like get over themselves. If I sound like I'm getting like irritated, it's because lightweight I am. I feel like we've been going in circles with this since I started the channel. I have this like blended deck by All Things Intuitive, and oh, good to know I'm using a good deck. I was gonna say I don't really like it that much, but we can get a couple of messages from here. It was my fault, but I blamed you. And you and I were too young. Now, okay, this is not about physical age. This is about this transformation that needs to occur, not only for them, but for you. Remember that heaven is not reached by a single bound. You have changed since you and this person went into separation as well. And it's a maturity thing. One more, please. One more message. It was my fault, but I blamed you. They may have also blamed the connection. They want to have something like... They want to be stable and ready. They don't want to be in this sort of like player, page, youthful energy. They want to be like ready because they are becoming a better person. Like... Truly. Let's get a couple of messages. Messages from your person. Messages from your person, please. Like I said, I'm trying to branch out with what decks I use, just for interest's sake. And like I went to pull from like this deck the other day, and it's okay, but it can be a little negative, and I just don't like having that on my channel. So I'm still playing around. So like leave what decks you like or whatever in the comments, or if you don't like a deck, you can tell me. Yeah, your person loves you. In case you didn't know, or in case you needed to hear it. No, again, no one has ever made me want to change my behavior till I met you. Transformation and becoming a better person. Are you seeing the theme here? Will you find it in your heart to forgive me after all this time? I'm afraid you will not give me a second chance. Yeah, because they were in this player energy and because of the love triangle. They are changing. It's just slow and irritating. I don't blame you. I feel like you're irritated. They're angry, but I feel like you're irritated at this person. Show me. One more message. Again, can you hear me sending you telepathic messages? I feel like you listen to my innermost thoughts. Okay, with all this blue at the top, telepathy. I feel like your person, pay attention to your dreams right now. Pay attention to if you like visually see through clairvoyance or hear through clairaudience. If you hear messages from your person, they are real. They are real. If you haven't heard from your person, I do feel like communication is imminent. I think it's coming, it's pending. But at the same time, don't sit there waiting for it. Don't stop your life or stop yourself. They also, sorry, I just saw this at the bottom of the deck. I do feel like they're researching like spiritual concepts. I felt like that the last couple of readings. They may not know twin flames, they may say soulmates, whatever. But I do feel like they feel like the connection is more than just it's not just like a material connection, put it that way. Okay, let's get some advice for you from the self-care deck, because I know we all love this deck. I swear, if the vegetable card comes out, I'll just laugh. That's what I'll do. By the way, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I am planning on doing a group community candle. So if you feel like sending this reading to somebody to recommend it to grow the channel, I would really appreciate it, and it'll get us to that point a little faster. Own your power, baby. And more blue. Fix the external by changing the internal. Own your power. Yeah, there's something about that mother card, that moon card. There's something about embodying the divine feminine by opening up your heart a little bit more. Will you find it in your heart to forgive me after all this time? There's something about that, collective. That's like some homework to sort of chew on, I guess, think about. One more bit of advice for the collective. One more bit of advice for the collective, please. Create a routine to limit procrastination and give you structure. Like I said, I don't know why it's coming in, but it's like there's something about creating a routine that leaves a little bit of breathing room, specifically breathing room for creativity. You see how there's like sketchbooks and stuff, and also breathing room for like getting taken out, like having some fun, and spirituality and flow. This is a beautiful reading. I'm really, really happy that I felt the push to go ahead and do this today. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. I'm really, really grateful for you all. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.